Okay, in lesson 7, we're going to look at. We're still just at the tip of this play. We're in Act 3, Scene 1, and we're going to look at how I've called this lesson "Losing the Self," and it's a quote from Ophelia. "Oh, what a noble mind here is overthrown." And what I want to suggest is that, however much he's performing Hamlet, there's an unraveling. There is a coming apart. And here might be one of the moments where we start to see this. Claudius now starts to get a different impression. He's still obsessed. What is causing Hamlet to act so strangely? And he thinks, okay, well, he's going to go with this idea that maybe it is love madness. Sweet Gertrude, leave us too, for we have closely sent for Hamlet hither, after that he, as 'twere by accident, may affront Ophelia. So, a kind of trap, by accident, by chance, Oh, and let's see what happens. Her father and myself, lawful espials, this is really spying word. They're lawfully spying, will so bestow ourselves that seeing... Wow, I never noticed that. That's great. Seeing, unseen. We may of their encounter frankly judge, and gather by him as he is behaved, if it be the affliction of his love, or know that thus he suffers. So he wants to see, is it love? Is it love that's causing this? I'll obey you, and for your part, Ophelia, I do wish that your good beauties, she speaks to her directly, happy cause of Hamlet's wildness. I hope it's beauty and love that's causing all this. So shall I hope your virtues will bring him to wonted way again, to both your honors. So I hope you can, through your honesty, bring him back. Madam, I wish it may. Here is Lord Polonius, the kind of director. Control, direction. Like she's an actress. She's bait, remember? She's going to unloose him. Walk you here, gracious, so please you, we will bestow ourselves. And look here, walk you here and read on this book. He really is stage managing her. That show of such an exercise may color your loneliness, your sad. Show your sad. We are oft to blame in this. 'Tis too much proved that with devotion's visage and pious action we do sugar over the devil himself. With devotion's visage. When we seem or look devout, we can cover up the devil. We trick people, I guess. Is that what Polonius does? That's interesting. Claudius has a very interesting aside. It's true. How smart a lash that speech doth give my conscience. Whips. The harlot cheek, beautied with plastering art, is not more ugly to the thing that helps it than is my deed to my most painted word, O heavy burden. Here we get, I think, his first admission. And this is, again, this point about looking versus reality, kind of classic, almost cliched Shakespearean idea. But there's something about this outward performance and what's inside. And Claudius is suffering. What follows is Hamlet's really most iconic and famous soliloquy, To Be or Not to Be, which I do in a separate video. But what I just want you to note that I didn't have in that video is towards the end of that speech, he says, "Soft you now, the fair Ophelia, Nymph in thy orison, and really strangely, all my sins remembered. What's strange is, in some versions, Hamlet isn't alone on stage. It isn't strictly a soliloquy, I guess, because Ophelia's reading and on stage. The speech isn't directed towards her, but is he alone? And I think it was in Kenneth Branagh's movie version, I think 96 or 97, can't remember. There's some suggestion that Hamlet performs the to be or not to be speech with the awareness that he is being watched. This really plays on this theme of, is he being spied on? Is he evading? What's going on here with Hamlet? So this is the setup. I love the seeing unseen. I think that might have been a different title I could have given. And Claudius's aside, his worry, is he seeing unseen or is he seen? Can people see through his performance? This is a set of anxieties for him. What follows then is this famous speech.